What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Talk About It with Keys and Lance. My name is Lano the Sage.
And this is Keys, a.k.a. Man in Town, a.k.a. the Great One, a.k.a. the One Above All, a.k.a. Holla at Me David Dobrik, a.k.a. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and I are cool.
I was impressive.
I caught myself off guard.
That was impressive, bro. Wow. In case you don't know, we just fooled you guys. I'm actually Keys.
And I'm actually Lano the Sage.
We got you good. I know. Let's roll intro.
Bring the drama, Let's stay on and talk about it. Bring the drama, Let's talk about it.
All right, guys, so we are here again. Thank you all for being with us. It is July 30th. It is the 26th episode. How you feel, brother?
I feel hot. Do you not see me sweating here?
Right.
This AC feel like it ain't doing nothing, boy.
All right.
How are you? You good?
Yo estoy cansado y feliz.
Hablo en inglés. No entiende.
I said I'm tired, but tired and happy, you know? I'm happy, tired, you know?
Bueno. I see you.
How's the wife and kids? Everybody's good?
Well, the wife and I got a divorce.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Courtesy of something we're about to discuss.
Wow.
Your kids is a different ball game.
Wow, okay. I know Shalana is doing really well, you know?
How dare you call the name of my daughter? How dare you?
Yeah, we all don't know Lano got 5 kids, man, you know? Doing it big over here. My inspiration.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Today we're going to be hitting something different, and I think we're going to tackle it the way that I can honestly say I haven't seen anyone tackle it before. Today's episode is strictly, and I'll put it like this: Black lives, blue lives, all lives. In that order. We're going to address it the way that no one addressed it before. To me, I haven't heard it thus far. I'll be real. You ever heard anyone address it like the way we about to?
Man, ain't nobody do nothing the way we... Nobody does things the way we do things.
I mean, you could have just... I would have preferred if you just stuck it out for like 1 quick second. They just wild out.
Man, ain't nobody address things the way we address things, dog.
Cool. I'll put some kazoo, some thuggish, ruggish music on that, some straight out of New York type of, what up, son? Word.
Bada bing, bada boom, how you doing?
242. Yeah.
All right. So let me just break Black Lives Matter down right quick. Let me let y'all know what it's about. This is from the official website, Black Lives Matter. It was founded in 2013 in response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer, George Zimmerman, in case you don't know.
That waste, man.
Black Lives Matter Foundation, Inc. is a global organization in the U.S., UK, and Canada whose mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on black communities by the state and vigilantes, by combating and countering acts of violence, creating space for black imagination and innovation, and centering black joy. We are winning immediate improvements in our lives. Nowhere in that description is it saying that Black Lives Matter is saying that, you know, black people are more supreme or better than any other race.
Or the only people that matter in the world.
No.
Or practice witchcraft. I heard that nonsense today from a coworker. Old enough to be in my Grammy. And by...
You know, old people set in their ways.
Oh, God. I said, listen to me. Stop that. I said, all of that what you doing right now, I'm going to need you to just stop. Stop. Wherever you get it from. Yes, they are on TV and shows there. It's like, son. I know you have a vagina. Son.
Call old woman, son.
I had to address her like such because that's what she been getting. Blood. Where you get your nonsense from? And now when they put you in your place and they educate you as Lano the Sage can, you want to sit there quiet and try to switch the topic? You gonna take this cut out? Hey, boy, listen, man. All right, play around with me. You know what? Let's go, kids. My bad.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let people know what Black Lives Matter was about. The definition from the actual website. You could Google up Black Lives Matter and look up the website. So I'm not pulling that out my hip or nothing. And to clear up any rumors, like I say, to think it's about black supremacy and being the dominant race or ethnicity or whatever in the world. No, we're not saying that we're better. We're not saying that we're the best. We're just saying, you know what? It's sad that we even have to explain this.
Oi.
It's sad that we have to shout Black Lives Matter. It's fucking ridiculous.
Bro.
Why do we have to do that? Because we're getting killed from police?
Not only police, nigga. Have you looked around this thing? Black Lives Matter started, you know what? What do we call George Zimmerman? Can we neighborhood police as well?
Neighborhood 12?
Yeah, Neighborhood 12. That's what we call them. Neighborhood 12. Zimmerman got him. But golly, it's the same thing. Like getting done up from white people who feel like they had every right to pull a gun out on us, call the cops on us. The list goes on and on. Lynching, shooting us down in the streets when we just trying to exercise. Y'all know what it was. Coming into someone's home when they sleeping and gunning them down like a dog. And the funny thing is, right, you got the media, they trying to switch up this whole thing about Black Lives Matter, thinking, oh, it's they trying to make this a race thing. Ain't nobody even trying to make this a race thing. Y'all made it a race thing by identifying it as that. It's not like that. We're stating the obvious. Black people get it way worse when it comes down to this police kind of vibe. You see a bunch of white folks walking on the side of the road, ain't no one gonna bother. A black man walking by himself and a crew of white dudes walking, one of two things gonna happen. They can either stop, cross the road, walk over there. They can wait. No. There's a number of things. They can either do that, or they can turn around, walk the opposite way, and run. Or depending on who they are and their character, they might jump the man. Now there are those good set that walk right by as if hey, we just seen another human being, or they might even chat to him. Shout out to those two sets of people, Dread. Like for real. Shout out to those two. Because call a spade, y'all real. Like the homie Billy. That's my white brother, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Billy. You my dog. We ain't
Shout
met
out,
yet,
Billy.
but you my dog.
Like, trust me, when you meet Billy, Billy's family. Like for real, I won't say that about anybody. Billy is family. Billy and Carlene is family. All right, like legit. I can say they is family.
That's what's up.
And
just so y'all know too, this what Lana was describing doesn't just happen in predominantly white countries. It happens in predominantly black countries too, even in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Certain white people, if they see some black people, they can get the hell out of town. You know what I mean?
Bro.
They can avoid. Bro, it's crazy. I don't understand. I wonder how did racism start?
I tell you how it started. We used to look good, and looking good was never meant for us, so it got tore down, and tore down never looked so good on us compared to most people. Most people enjoyed seeing us looking teared down, so when we up and we minding our own business, that's not cool. Hi, there's a man exercising. You guys need to come quick. Hi, there's a man taking pictures in the park with birds. You should come quick. Hi, there's a little boy in a park playing with a toy. You should come quick. And like he said, that ain't only for white folks, so to speak, as well either. You know what I mean? Like I got to go far and even address it in our own culture. Let's talk about the officers that actually do this type of nonsense and they black. I saw George Floyd this morning, Keith, and one of our own young men, bro. You hear me? And two of them, actually. The police stop these young men, bro, and they harass them and oh, FYI to the Royal Bahamas Police Force, Dre, like middle finger to y'all, babe. Like I have a strong dislike for y'all right now, Dre. Like hardcore, y'all could suck a left testicle outside of the sack, loaded with spermatozoa. That's school knowledge right there, son.
Right.
Get at me. What do you want to do?
Right.
Doing this, y'all, since this COVID thing kick off, be like, oh God. And this ain't even me addressing blue lives yet. I just stating what I saw. Like, I saw another George Floyd, dog. Like, only difference is kid didn't die. Thank God. These niggas feeling like they're untouchable. This dude bothered with a dude, of course, the kid literally was not resisting arrest, bro. He was not resisting arrest, but they roughened him up, they handled him, and just that. A dude, he had his whole knee, leg kind of ordeal shoved into the man them neck, bro. See him? That was, ooh. I was so angry, bro. And he's asking like, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do that. Please stop. You're hurting me. I'm going to talk to my lawyer because everything what you're doing right now is wrong. And what happens in this country? What happens in this country? There's no justice here. And it starts with the head. Talking to you, Menace. You waste man. That's a bit off topic, and I apologize.
Hey, we got to save a special episode for frickin' Menace.
Oi!
The incompetent authority.
The waste youth of all waste youths.
So we know what Black Lives Matter is. Blue Lives Matter, a little history on Blue Lives Matter, so you all know. On December 20th, 2014, in the wake of the killings of officers Rafael Ramos and Wen Jian Lu, can't pronounce that word, don't kill me, a group of law enforcement officers formed Blue Lives Matter.
Is this what happened with the shooting in Houston?
It doesn't say where.
I think this might be it. Continue.
Yeah, a group of law enforcement officers formed Blue Lives Matter to counter media reports that they perceived to be anti-police. Blue Lives Matter is made up of active and retired law enforcement officers. The current national spokesman for Blue Lives Matter is retired Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Lieutenant Randy Sutton. I was playing. Randy Sutton.
Wait, what?
So, yeah, basically, it's a counter movement in the United States advocating that those who are prosecuted and convicted of killing law enforcement officers should be sentenced under hate crime statuses, something, hate crime something. And it was started in response to Black Lives Matter after the homicide. Yeah, like I said. So basically, it's a counter movement.
It's a counter.
My take on it, of course, not all police are bad.
Mm.
Just like not all white people are bad. Just like not all black people are good. You know?
You got rotten apples everywhere.
Yeah, so let me say shout out to the police that are good, that don't watch their co-workers kill people, that stand up for them. I remember watching a video, can't call out the specifics, but this was like a few days after the George Floyd incident. This police was, I think he was either threatening a guy or he was going to get physical with him. And his must have been a supervisor lady.
The black lady. Oh, yeah. She the real MVP.
Yeah, she set up for the guy and tell her.
She slapped that dude there right off. Boy, do it again.
That, bro.
You waste man.
So shout out to police like that, who are actually protecting and serving and not abusing and killing. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Respect it all.
How you even mention that? But let's talk for a minute, right? In regards to Blue Lives, let's talk about the fact that you had so many officers of every, and I quote, race, because apparently that's a thing. You had so many different officers come about from city to city talking about, hey, listen, what happened to George Floyd legit was a murder. Should have never happened. We police officers are not judge, jury, and executioner. We are public servants. We are to assist the public. We're not superheroes. And that's why that waste man cop got beat up over here, because y'all thinking y'all invincible. But that's a story for another day. We trying to keep... Calm down, Lotto. Calm down. Shout out to them officers, Dread. Like, to call out what it is and actually stand up for it, and then to actually take the backlash from your overheads to be like, you know what, you shouldn't have said that. Why the hell not? I'm not supposed to stand up for what's right. I'm not supposed to stand up for the people when I work for the people. How you expect the people to trust us if we doing stuff like this and we don't say when we're wrong? You see what I'm saying? Like you can't look at them no other way.
Right.
You know? I could go on this thing forever, like for real. And I know if you got something to say. Like, me, I could go on this forever. Because there's many ways to look at this.
I mean, I just feel like, with police, you know, like I say, there are good ones, but for the bad ones, like, why, Trey? Like, why when you put on this uniform, like, you turn into a bully, basically. You turn into a big bully. You abuse your authority. You harass people for sometimes no reason, just because. You know what I mean? And let's say some people are, because there was an incident where a police officer arrested a firefighter. I guess, technically speaking, the firefighter did a wrong thing, because when they stop in to help people, I think on highways or whatever, they're supposed to park at a certain angle. And for whatever reason, this firefighter didn't park at this angle. He parked in a way which he claimed was to protect them while they was helping the people that was hurt from a car crash.
I think I remember this.
So he did, you know, what was good and beneficial for people, but it was not legal or whatever. And the police officer arrested the firefighter in the middle of his service, in the middle of helping people. Like, what the fuck? Okay, it's a minor infraction, but you're going to arrest this dude while he's saving a life? That's ridiculous, bro.
Was he black?
No, these two white officers, but that's what's even baffling. Like, even the white people here saved them off the police, bro. Even the white people here saved.
Come on, Red. White on white, it's not all right. White on right, let's not fight. You know, the most dangerous thing what hurt me in regards to Blue Lives, right? I don't know if you remember that shooting from 2016. Like, that's what I asked you about earlier. In Texas, it was a dude. He was a former military, and he was also a part of Black Lives Matter, African American guy. And they had I think they were having a protest there too at the same time. Of course, the police were being there just to make sure, you know, everything was cool, solid, and whatever.
Yeah.
This dude was determined to shoot any white cop that was moving. If it looked white, it getting a bullet. You see what I'm saying? Now, the police had more than enough reason to believe that there were multiple shooters, because they don't know where they're getting spanked from. They don't know where the bullet's coming from. They start whatever. This dude shot about 5 officers in total. I think, if not 2, maybe 3 out of 5 of those officers died. And maybe 2 out of 3 of those officers were actually Spanish. I think 2 of them were Spanish and the other 3 were white. And, you know, some of them died. And, you know, his thing was, hey, it's too late. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Da-da-da-da-da. And they used a robot to kill him. They sent a robot in there, blew him up. And I wrote about it some years later in the song called The Cycle that's going to be coming out pretty soon. I told a story, and I flipped his version about how he felt, because he, just like many other black people, got tired of turning on the news and seeing Sandra Bland getting arrested for nothing and getting a gun shoved in her face. Mike Brown situation, getting tossed down and choked out. A Trayvon Martin situation, and a white man walks off innocent as if he did not just kill a kid. You know, he got tired of seeing that, so he took matters into his own hands, and he's like, all right, bet. This, like, right, Chuck, this might 400 years of retribution. Because, legit, it's kind of what it is. And he goes, do what he got to do, and he takes out anything, you know, but I flipped the ending of the verse. And I made it seem that he took the lives of the officers and he killed himself at the same time. And there's a divided crowd. And today there's still a divided crowd on the matter. Myself, I'm still torn. Because some people are saying, you know, he didn't have to do that. He became the same monster that he hated. And then there's the other side, like, boy, Screw all that noise. It's been a long time coming because they've been doing it to us for far too long.
Yeah, enough is enough.
You know, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
And bro, like honestly, I feel like it don't matter how much you talk, how much you protest, and shit can change unless you take action. Now, I personally feel that action was a bit radical, a bit extreme, but there are people like that, you know what I mean, who fed up and who can do what they got to do. But I feel like the time for talking is honestly gone. Even in the Bahamas, bro, with all this BS that's happening, we basically in cages, of course, figuratively speaking, but shit.
Can we leave the country right now?
Yeah, we can't. Well, he actually said that those who want to leave during the lockdown can, so I'm assuming we could. But for the most part, we can't work. Majority of the country can't work.
And they doing nothing to assist.
We have a it's something like a stimulus check in foreign countries. We call it NIB. So we have an NIB extension program.
That people still waiting months to get one check.
Yeah, it's $150 a week. And I don't know who the hell that is supposed to help. What that's supposed to do.
In the second most expensive country in the world. Like, if y'all just, oh man, see, ugh.
And if I sound ungrateful, who gives a shit? It's reality. It's not enough. It don't make no sense. But yeah, anyway, this is not the theme for the episode. I apologize.
No, bump all that. Bump all of that. First of all, this money come out of my flipping paycheck on time, every time, weekly. You mean to tell me something pop off, I can't get my money? Really? You mean to tell me I... Shut up, Lano. This is another time. You're right, Keys. I'm sorry.
Let's do it. Let's stick to the theme. We can do this another time because obviously we could bring the passion. We could...
Oh, God. Blue lives. Those officers didn't need to die, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But like I say, it's still torn because one side, enough is enough, and then you could go about it another way. But then what other way could you go about it?
Because protesting obviously does not work. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Protesting does not work. Here's what protesting does. It gets us in a crowd. It gets us beat up. It gets us saying we didn't do anything wrong. We were just voicing our opinion and we're standing for something good, and then still get beat up in the process. It also costs us some of our brothers and sisters. I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly what it is. I think about Martin Luther King Jr. I also think about, the late, great Mr. Lewis. Man, them boys been marching forever. Rosa even sit and voice her opinion. Nah, nigga, I ain't moving. I'm about that action. But I'm about that action with the wrong people, not the right one. There are many right ones. And just like the big homie said, man, on many sides. Like, I'm just saying.
As time goes on, bro, you start to realize Martin Luther King was an incredible man, visionary. His ideals was, wonderful, really. And it accomplished a lot, clearly. But, now I think it's time for us to flick in and really put Malcolm X's ideals into action. We didn't have Martin's turn, and it worked for the time. Let's give it to Big Brother Malcolm.
I've been about that Malcolm way.
Also, I don't like to advocate violence and all that.
I ain't about violence. I'm about discipline. There's a difference. See, they just think just because you get physical and you got to open up a can of whoop, bang-a-lang, it's all about violence. Nah. When my old lady used to whip my backside, that wasn't violent. It was discipline. I better learn not to go do certain things again, or I think twice before it happened.
That's the way to look at it. You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
So we got to discipline the cops. We got to discipline the killers. We got to discipline everybody.
We got to discipline the government as well. We got to discipline everybody. All right? Everybody. Because at the end of the day, and you know what? I can save that line. I will save that line for last when we address all lives matter. You see what I'm saying?
Quick question about black people, Black Lives Matter, and all that. Can black people be racist? You feel?
Yes. In fact, I do believe black people are racist. Black people are racist towards themselves the most before any other race. The only people who don't want to admit that is actually black people. And this is coming from a black man. I am pro-black. I love being a black man. I am a proud black man. You can see it on everything that I got on. Like, black is my favorite color. I got on a black cap. I got on a black tee. Oh, also, I'm part of the puzzle. You know, shout out to one of our former guests, Yannick Smith, CEO and owner of the Therapy Learning Center. This is her shirt for autism, so she reps that hard. You know, and then today I guess I'm repping the Black Lives, Blue Lives, all lives in the whole scheme of things with the three puzzles right here. But yeah, black people can be racist, bro.
All right, just wanted to clarify that because I agree. We had a popular rapper, Lil Baby, my cousin. He tweeted that.
Yeah,
Lil Baby's my cousin.
yeah.
You want me to call him right now?
Nah, I'm good.
I was gonna call him, but yeah, that's my cousin. You know, he said, you know, I think he's something along the lines. You know, black people. There are some racist black people.
You know, you should call him.
No, my phone is dead. Can't call him. Yeah, I can't call him. But yeah. I ain't gonna call your real name because you don't like people to call you that in public. But you know how it is. It's your big cuz. What's going on, G? Well, baby, trip too hard. Wave. Yeah, man. Ah, boy. Malcolm X. Let's try Malcolm X way, man.
Before we try Malcolm X way, first we need to do one thing. As black people, let's just off the topic of blue lives. Let's just talk about black lives.
Unify?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Before we practice anything, let's start doing it a different way first. First, let's start looking at our neighbors like, let's look at how the people in the book of Acts used to do it, right? They were just like a black community. Small, everybody had little, but everybody had enough. Everybody had wants, but everybody had their needs met. Let's say you got some wheat, right? You got some wheat, but you ain't got no bread, and your kids got to eat some bread, and I got bread, but I need some wheat for tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So you come through, you bring me some of your wheat, I give you some of my bread, your kids get to eat, I get to make bread tomorrow. I don't have to make bread today because I got more than enough. You see what I'm saying? Or I done been to the well, got my water, you need some water, and you might have some what I need, so on and so forth. And there's that sharing. And we always talk about in the black community how we supposed to spend our money this way and spend our money that way. The question is, how do we do that? We need more. We need more plans. We could talk about spending money within our community as much as we want to, but until we show how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, ain't nothing happening, bro. Let's start building schools. Let's start showing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's start building schools. Let's start building our own pharmaceutical companies and whatnot. Let's start owning our own guns. Why? All of our guns got our Smith & Wesson. I'm sorry. Nah, blood. No. Like, there's so much that we can do. Let's start owning our own Uber-type companies. You know what I mean? There's so much that we can do to help us do better for us. Let's stop shopping at the Chinese stores, no offense, and start getting back to the mom and pops.
And even for the more wealthier people, like TV producers and all that, let's start owning our own networks. You see what happened to Nick Cannon, our boy Nick Cannon.
Forget that. You saw what happened to Bill Cosby. They don't want to talk about it. Bill Cosby was about to own NBC. You know what that would have done for black entertainers who were already there and also upcoming? All right. And then look what happened as soon as he was about to get it. Look what happened when Michael Jackson was about to own Sony Records. Look what happened when R. Kelly was about to own his own football team. Y'all ain't ready to talk about it. What?
It's crazy. I wonder what happened when we get on our thing. What they can say about us? Oh, these bigots, these racist bigots, they're not PC.
You got that right. We're not PC. We will never be PC.
And they could try to cancel us because we made fun of Chinese accents.
Oh, you come and make fun of Chinese people? Hiya! Yo, did you see that video today with this Chinese boy talking about the rice? How this English woman couldn't cook rice? Said the rice is wet. You're supposed to measure by the finger.
Bro, listen to me. I don't care what nobody say. Chinese got the best rice in the world, bro. They got that down.
Dog, listen, I stopped eating Chinese so long I wanted to stop for some egg fried rice and spicy pork chop gravy so bad today.
We can make fun of them. We can make fun of the accent. I know. I personally will always make fun of the accent. But I love Chinese people, man. The culture is amazing. The food is amazing. Y'all accent just sound funny. That's all. No offense. No problem.
If the accent sounds a bit funny.
Y'all can make fun of my accent if I have one to y'all.
Y'all make fun of our features, but y'all have a whole museum dedicated to us looking like creatures. But yeah, man, no harm, no foul. We don't hate y'all for that. You know what I mean?
I just want to talk about... just want to... I was talking into the cup I was drinking it off. That's the mic. Silly Keo. But yeah, I want to talk about today's sponsor, guys. Today's episode is brought to you by Samsung. In case you don't know, today's episode is brought to you by Samsung. You could literally have a Samsung fridge, stove.
We can't keep living like
phone,
this.
Tablets.
We cannot keep living like this.
Go on Samsung.com/Keys and Lance. You get 50% off.
Sec.
Tell them we sent you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Not really, guys. Not really.
Man.
I fooled you, though. Yeah, it was like, oh, my God. I got him.
You know, one of these days it's actually going to be the truth and people are not going to believe you. Then what are you going to do?
They can know it's the truth by the links. So we can have links in the description.
Fair enough.
Yeah, then y'all can know it's true. But until then, I am BSing. All the time. Sometimes. Not really. All right, we taking a break or we going straight into All Lives?
No, man, let's go right into All Lives. Let's go right into it.
All right, so All Lives Matter. It's not as, let me use the word uniformed as Black and Blue Lives. So I will not go online for any references for it, but me and Lance can just give our takes in it. Of course, you know, y'all, excuse the king. Excuse me. You know, let me just, before I even go to that, I know you said not to take a break, Lance, but I want to take a quick break to talk about our reviews, guys, because we recently launched on Apple, the largest podcast platform in the world.
Back at it again.
And we have 3 5-star rating and reviews thus far. The first one is from Delris. 5-star, great. The hosts are funny and really know how to engage you with quirky takes on a variety of topics. I love the polygamy and monogamy chat. K Gentle Core says insightful and informative. 5-star, definitely recommend listening. And there's another unknown person. He said, "Oh my God, Keys is so amazing. Wow, you guys are lucky to have him."
Yeah.
6 stars.
6 stars for a 5-star rating, fam. Yeah. Are you blem, dog?
But yeah, for real, All Lives Matter. Yeah, it's not as uniform as Black and Blue Lives Matter. And you know how I feel what it is just what I alluded to earlier. How I was saying that, you know, Black Lives Matter is not to say that we are better than any other race or whatever. I guess the people that started saying All Lives Matter felt that that was the point of Black Lives Matter, to say that, oh, they're the supreme race, when that is not the case. So I think that's the point of All Lives Matter, to signify that, oh, we're all equal. And
I wish
all that.
I wish they meant it in that way. But if you didn't do it to protest against the first set of people that were protesting, it would have been different. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I don't know why they see it that way. It's pretty, I guess it's pretty, it's disrespectful, the word. They had a lot of examples online, but the one that stuck with me the most was like, let me see if I get this right. You know, you get some news that, your mom has cancer or something, and you start telling people that, oh, my mom has cancer and it's so bad, and, she needs help and donations, and, she needs all the prayers and help and all that. And someone else goes, well, my mom has the flu or something, so she needs it too. She needs the help too, or whatever. When in reality, the cancer patient is what's in dire need right now. This would need all the support and all the help and all the prayers. Like, this is the one that's in the most trouble. So this is what, the focus is on. Of course, having the flu is a bad thing, but
Yeah.
let's focus on this cancer right now. And I think, if I said it wrong, don't kill me.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
They acknowledge the fact that, there is a sickness there, but at the same time, my sickness is just as important as any other sickness. That's not the case. AIDS is way more difficult to cure than the common cold. Sorry, not sorry. It's the truth. So let's try to deal with this AIDS, and then we'll get to the common cold. The common cold, you stand outside in the sun, you drink a bunch of cod liver oil or high dosage of vitamin C, you go for a dip in the ocean, you flush out. Like, there is so many ways to beat the common cold compared to AIDS. Why are we not talking about this AIDS? Magic Johnson, man. Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Magic Johnson, man. We need to address this Magic Johnson.
So yes, all lives do matter. Duh. But right now, black people majority of black people, of all the races, the majority that's being targeted by, police brutality and even crimes within its own community is the black people.
That have been systematically oppressed for over 400 years as well.
Can't forget that. So that's why Black Lives Matter is here, man. You know what I mean? It's not to say that we're better, but come on.
Yeah. And no offense to Blue Lives and All Lives in regards to your protesting and all that, but understand one thing, Dredd, and this was the point I was holding on to. In order for all of your voices to be heard, Black lives, Blue lives, all lives have to realize that all of them stand for the exact same goal, life. And none of you are going to be able to accomplish what you need to unless all of you unify. If you all don't unite, the purpose of Black lives, Blue lives, and all lives, the goal will never be met because you're all standing for the same thing. Cops, your lives are just as important because you're serving us, the public. Whether we be black, white, Mexican, it don't matter. Your lives are just as important because you have husbands, wives, and all this, kids and all that other stuff at home just as much as someone in a black household who's a part of Black lives. You see what I'm saying? Goals and dreams, you're just as important as anyone who decided to side with all lives. But at the end of the day, you all stand for the exact same thing. And I think Black lives, Blue lives, and all lives need to realize that. We on the same mission. So let's all come together and see how we can make this dream a reality. Magic Johnson, man. Magic Johnson.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
You my bro, dog.
Hey, you know I go. You know I go, dog.
You my bro.
Bada bing, bada boom. Woo! It's hot.
I want to see unity, bro. I would love to see unity.
Yeah, for damn sure, bro. Like, we could accomplish so much things with unity, but it just, this may sound negative, but I really don't see it happening.
It doesn't sound negative. It sounds like a realist, and I'm a realist. That's why the majority of my conscious music can't come to life unless there's something bad happening. And I hate, God knows, I hate that about being a conscious artist, bro. Especially like in my shoes. Like, that's my curse. My curse right there. That's supposed to be my blessing. That's my curse. Black people, get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. So you can get in the ways of the oppressor. make them stop doing what they've been doing to you. But if you continue to help them oppressing you, you can't say anything to Blue Lives. You can't say anything to All Lives until you get out of your own way, until you stop doing to you first. And then Blue Lives, realize that ain't nobody against all of y'all. Y'all lives matter too. Say anything with All Lives. Stop being petty, Dread. Y'all know what y'all form up for. Like, legit, y'all know what call a spade a spade. All Lives know what they form up for. I don't care what nobody say. Get out of your own way. All lives matter for real. All lives matter for real. Nigga, my life matter. Billy, his life matter. Carlene, her life matters. My ex-wife, her life matters.
My life matters.
Of course, your life matters, bro.
David Dobrik's life matters.
Oh, man, come on, nigga. That's David. Come on, fam. David, shout out.
Heath life matters.
You know, promise.
Mariah's life matters.
Mariah, my heartstring.
Yeah, I love them.
I love them both.
All the niggas in RDC world, your lives matter.
Oh, for sure. Shout out RDC World One Click, dog. Like, for real.
Hubert Menace's life matter. Now, come on, Lance. Everybody life matters, Lance.
That's my last sip of water right here. Hubert Menace's life can matter when he start treating Bahamians like their life matter.
Oh, boy. I guess you could see we can't wait to get at him. Oh, boy. Another time.
Another time.
Another time, man.
This bean.
Anything else to say about these things, man?
You want to lock down the country, wait, and then have these... Wait, no. I got to address the keys. I'm sorry. How dare you? You waste man. You lock... Another time.
So, guys, I apologize for the outburst that just happened. My friend has not taken his medication. He's agitated. He's angry. You know what I mean?
About medication, little nigga.
Now he's getting angry at me. Guys, please help me. Oh, my God. Lano, stop!
There's a whole Keanu. There's a whole...
Oh, shit. Yeah. Right. I forgot about that.
That's a real white people moment. Oh, he's running me over. Please, come quick. Mike, you're hurting me. You're going to get in trouble.
I want that out of pocket, bro.
Out of pocket is correct. Bumping our gums for no reason.
Oh, man. This is like 41 minutes, give or take. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's it. Check us out on Instagram, guys. Keys_Lance. Facebook, Talk About Our Keys and Lance. Twitter, Talk About Our Keys and Lance. Email us, islandtalkaboutit@gmail.com. Rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Excuse me.
Talk to us, Dread.
Yeah, give us the feedback. You know, we appreciate the little that we have thus far.
You know what it is.
Hey, trust me, bro. It's not been a year yet. We've been in business, in motion. And like the next year and a few months, we can look back and we can be like, bro, we came from so far. We can have some loyal supporters. We can have some fans. We can have merch.
We got some giveaways for those that been rocking with us.
Trust, we could be doing so much.
I did a $21 giveaway on episode 21. I know that's nothing to brag about, but
it's something. You know what I mean? I did nothing. But I love y'all. You know what I mean? Watch this giveaway what I can do. You know what I mean? I giving away Teslas. 3 Teslas.
Yo, you good for it? He's a billionaire.
3 Teslas, bro. Trust me. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it.
Also, check out our main social pages. You know, his is Lock Life Traveler.
Because of the hair, LOC.
Because of the hair, LOC, not LOCK. That's on Instagram, Lock Life Traveler. On Twitter, I got the keys. You know, I don't know why the man continues to share his personal Facebook. Keo, man in town, Cargill. I ain't about that life.
Because I want friends. You know, hey, you know what? I want friends. You know what I mean?
I got family. That's enough for me.
I want friends.
You and my family. I got family and I got associates. What's friends? And I also, check us out, or check me out on Instagram, Lano_the Sage. Matter of fact, you look up Lano the Sage, you see me. You see me on, you see me on Apple, iTunes, all of them. You see me on Spotify, you see me on YouTube. Like your boy there, subscribe there. I also got a mumble rap coming up this weekend, bro. I think I'm going to do something stupid. Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, yes, we have a YouTube channel. Yes, look us up. Talk about it with Keys and
Talk
Lads.
about it with Keys and Lads, man.
Yeah.
We now got 11 episodes up and running. Episode 12 is on the way.
Yeah. Apologies, we don't have all the videos yet, but it's coming. We can have a videographer, to help us out with everything soon. We could get y'all with some behind the scenes, some better behind the scenes footage.
We catching up.
Trust me, y'all gonna love it. Y'all think y'all love it now. Y'all gonna love it. So yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, man. That's about it. Black lives matter. Blue lives matter. All lives matter. We love all y'all. All right? We're all one. We're all connected.
That's right.
And if anyone of you suckers got a problem with it, come see me, y'all. Come see me. Anyone of you bozos in blue, don't forget, you work for me. That's a problem. See me, son. But, yeah, all blue lives matter still. All lives matter. And black lives matter.
Trust me, guys, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Get on my bad side, bro.
You don't
Get
want
on
it.
my bad. Look at me, man.
Oh
look at me,
God.
bro. You look at me, dog.
I'm telling you.
Get on it.
Oh my God.
Dare you? Get on it. Yeah, all lives matter, man. Black lives matter, blue lives matter. You know what it is.
All right then.
Yeah,
So go ahead then. Tell him one more time. Tell him one more time, Lance.
Black lives matter,
Yeah.
blue lives matter,
One more.
all lives matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much more times I can say that.
Let me ask you a question. Any of them better than the next?
Nope.
All right then.
It is what it is.
All right.
And I am pro-black as possible. One of, if not the most proud black man on this planet today. What it is. What? When it comes down to being pro-black, I am Prince Vegeta, nigga.
Okay.
What?
Getting mollywopped all over the place.
Yo, I'm talking about my pride. When it comes down to this other vibe, I am Batman, brother. What?
Yeah. I think someone said if the IRS audited Batman, he'd lose all his powers. That's true.
First of all, Batman is untouchable, but let's not have this thing misunderstood. He beat Darkseid, but he had the balls to do what Superman
I
did.
think the people are tired of listening to us for this episode.
I could talk about this stuff all day. Shout out to the nigga Batman, bro.
He doesn't exist.
Batman. Hashtag Bruce Wayne.
He doesn't
hashtag
exist.
Black Man Matter, bro.
He doesn't exist.
I'm stopping this podcast now. I don't need to take this crap from you. You don't exist. He exists to me.
So let me tell you all about the date that I had with
He exists to me.
Bring the drama, Let's stay on and talk about it. Bring the drama, Let's talk about it.